What up, YouTube? Darth Dub coming at you from my redstone world yet again. Got a special one for you here. I kind of like it. Check this out. Got a hidden gem door. Any item you throw in there, it opens and it closes. I'm all about these things coming out the sides. I got it pretty compact. Even though it's out the side, got this lever here I can lock. Nobody can open it from the outside. And then you can push the button and come back through. And if you'll notice, at the bottom there was a chest. Well, you can grab your items back out of that chest at any time once you're inside. And for what it is, the redstone really is not all that extensive. That's all there is to it right there. Now everything you need for this build is right here in this barrel. We've got 12 sticky pistons, a minecart with a hopper, 8 hoppers, a chest, 34 pieces of redstone dust, 4 redstone repeaters, 3 redstone comparators, a redstone torch, and a lever. You need 27 blocks to place redstone on, 2 slabs of any sort. You need 4 redstone conductive blocks. They have to be able to take redstone charge. I'm using the jack-o'-lantern here. That can just be another block that requires redstone charge, but I'm going to place the torch on that one. You got an oak button. This can be any kind of wooden button, but you want it to be wood. The stone button, you may take damage if this is for opening, and you want it to stay open long enough for you to get through. So, wood, best. Okay, so the rail and the regular piston, you're going to want these two things, okay, but only for a moment, and they don't remain in the build. You get them back. If you're in survival, you can put them right back in your inventory. So the first thing you'll need to build this is a wall to put it in, okay? So this is where your wall is going to be. It's going to be pulled out to there. So back behind that, you want your sticky pistons, 2 high. And then on the sides of those, each side, you want to come out 3 with temporary blocks, and you want to place a sticky piston facing in, 1 to the side and 1 on top of each of those. So you got 4, all like that. And to make it a little bit easier, just so you know, we're going to be pulling those blocks with it. Same on the other side. Something like this. Okay, so now we're going to bring the ceiling out too on both sides. We'll go ahead and bring a slab on either side of that with a conductive block up. Now I'm color coding this. You don't have to, but I am to make it easier to see. Okay, so we're going to do that number on both sides. And we're going to lay a little bit of redstone. Okay, so we'll dust here and here, here, here and here. Both sides exactly alike. And then we're going to do a repeater on 3 ticks on the slabs facing out into the blocks. Then we're going to bring 2 out here and here. We're going to bring the wall down. Don't necessarily need that one. We're going to bring it down 2. We're going to come out 3. So like that on both sides. And then we're going to go ahead and put dust on this. And then we're going to connect those like that. At this point, I'm going to color code a separate block. And I'm going to come down here. I'm going to do this number. And what this is going to do is this is going to come over here and power that block. Like that. And that's going to be the money block for these pistons, just like these two power the top pistons. I'm going to throw dust on all this, connect that up. We'll do it on the other side as well. So like this. And then when we come up here and connect this up and throw the switch, and then it'll close or open. So from the back side of this door, we are going to bring our stairs down by 3, like that there. And then we're going to go ahead and wall this up. So what I like to do once I get to this point is I like to take this piece out and I like to put a chest in here. You can do this with 2 chests, but we're doing this mostly for looks anyway, so you know, might as well go all out. And I take that one out and I replace it with a block or a upside down stair that way. And then I like to place another stair that way. Doesn't really matter how you place these. Like I said, once again, these are for looks, but I like to hide the fact that there's about to be a hopper running in here. And I'm sure, you know, people would know coming down a redstone contraption hopper, but yeah, it looks tacky. So once again, all for looks. So now I want to go ahead and take a block, one that's easy to see. I want to place those everywhere a hopper is going to go. So we want it to be where when we throw an item on this block, the hopper line takes it. So we'll go ahead and place our block there. We're going to bring it down, and this is going to go all the way over to here. And so we'll go ahead and do it like this, because we don't want any block that's got redstone on it touching it. Time to bust out the hoppers. I'm going to put a hopper there, there. And this is why I place those. If you've got your buttons mapped separately than me, or differently than I do, then it might not be all that difficult to do that. But I have my buttons mapped like the original PlayStation buttons are. And from this point, we want to take 2 blocks out from the side of this, and we want to place a piece of rail on there. Place your minecart with hopper there. We want to come down here, and you got to get a different angle in Bedrock for this than you do in the regular PlayStation. You can do it in both of them. You want to make sure you hit this rail, take it out. Do not hit the minecart. You will destroy it. We're going to then place whatever block we want to be there is going to go on top of this. So I place something that looks a little different, but I'm going to pick something kind of flashy for this one since I chose stone for the floor. So go ahead and place that there, and then we want to put a piston directly above that, and that might not be a good place to go off of, but so directly above that right there, and then you want to give power to it. Now you get rid of those. Now that's on there, and we can cover it up. Now any item that you throw in there will end up in our chest below. So this is going to be triggered by an item entering right here. So we're going to throw a comparator out of there, and we want it to stay open long enough for us to get in. So we're going to throw a small pulse extender out of here. So comparator, repeater, dust, dust. Then we're going to do blocks like this, and probably one up there. And then we're going to put a comparator here and here facing the opposite way. And the direction of these is very important. Place dust here, and then we're going to run a line out this way. Let's see, where do we want this at? Let's get this block. One out and one up is where that's going to go. And now this down here, I'm going to make this a pumpkin. You don't have to. There's going to be a torch on it. I like to face my pumpkins in the direction of the torch, like I said, for looks. And then let's go ahead and throw our torch on there. That will close. That did not close the door. Oh, we did not. When I put dust there, it'll close the door. So then block up like that. We will dust these 3 here. Alright, now when I throw my dust here, it should close the door. And this build is almost complete. Don't need that anymore. See how long it opened for? Okay, that's not bad, not bad. And where is the lever? We will want that, and we will want our button. Up here, if you'll notice, there is dust on that line right there. So if we place our lever right there, power that, no matter what you do, power is not going to leave this line, so the door is going to stay closed. So that's your lock line, okay? And then from this point, we are going to want to bring a block straight out from this. Let's make sure nothing's going to cross. Okay, everything looks good. Yeah, everything looks good there. So we're then going to throw dust here and here, and then that means that we can put Oh. Okay, cool. This is a stair, so if we would have had to put it there, that wouldn't work, but you'll notice it opens, it closes. And that's why you don't want a stone stair, because you see that I just got out there. That is not really hidden, but you need something to show you where that's at. So maybe a landmark or something somewhere close by, like in line with it. You know, you come over and, oh, hey, look, that way a passerby doesn't realize. And this is your whole thing cleaned up on the inside, and yeah. So if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you like the content, go ahead and check out the playlists. It's been real. Peace.